What's up, fellow gamers? Welcome back to Let's Play Seven Nights Flashpoint. It is time for the conclusion of the Ricksham Drips power play storyline here. So, Underworld Hub made this legwork 100% guarantee. So, let's go see how Augur did protecting the Ricksham envoy. Everything's arranged. The deals are done. There was an attempt on the envoy's life. They had the place surrounded. We had alternate exits. Nice job. Okay, so we have a very short window to complete the bodyguard job to deliver Dakota to the extraction point. And that gives us the final mission. We have the mission on offer, so we have 5 days to take the dialogue, and then after taking the dialogue, it's about 5 days until the mission itself is due. So we would be allowed to wait and let this Eagle site get completed and go about it that way. That runs into these things all being due, which I think is actually fine. I'm going to go ahead and let these things run down. I actually kind of griefed and put Centaur in the trainer. I shouldn't have done that. I wasn't being smart. Did that off camera. That was kind of wrong. But yeah, I have basically no missions due for a while, right? One person's going to be on legwork in a little bit. This will be offered. Then it'll be like 3 days till it's due. This will give me some time until it's due. This is being crafted and whatnot. So realistically, the right play is let time tick forward for a bit. In fact, I'm going to kick her out of the trainer as a result because I'm not running any missions while you're in there. So we've got this legwork coming up. Okay, we can make some friends at the spaceport. Rhino is going to be mediocre at it, but she's the only one who can really run this. Centaur's going to be much worse, so sure, I guess it's going to be you. No one's great at this, but actually what I could do... Oh, I can't even delay it. Interesting. Normally you can delay these things, but I guess I don't have that one here. Okay, interesting. So, yep, Rhino will try. If she fails with heat, it's not the end of the world. Underworld Hub tokens, I'll get another one in 4 days 18, so it'll be no problem there. Code block is healing. So, no favors to change it. Unfortunate that we can't get Diego. I really, really wanted to get... I wanted to see level 4 street guns, and unfortunately... because I have no favors here to cash in, I can't get other options here. That's really unfortunate. I would have liked to be able to jot down what level 4 guns are for street guns. Unfortunate, but is what it is. So he'll pay more. Yeah, it's not great, but I guess it is what it is. We'll let him recover. We'll send him back to the doctor, of course. You will... Yeah, splintered. More recall generations, not great. The rest of these aren't super important, but... obviously, yeah, go have Dr. Ash heal you in the span of 4 days. Not a huge deal. So that's fine. He'll actually be done before everything else is due. That's kind of great. This is all due early. We've got hack the files in a set. Okay, fine. That's, I think, a hack-only mission, if I recall correctly. If I know my leading theories on stuff. Okay, well... Of course, money is very tight, so there's nothing to do base management-wise. I'm basically waiting for people to get out. Oh, I forgot. I'm supposed to go put people in detox, so let me do that real quick. Sort by stress. You're already getting stuff going on, so we'll send you to detox, and then we'll send you as well. Just blindly sort by stress, and it's fine, I'm sure. Have our boy heal up. Okay, great. Again, hack the files in the set. No one else has a mission offer just yet. That's fine. Okay, we've got an assassination mission on offer. Let's go ahead and grab this. Against the Blue Ox, so it's a gang. They're going to be relatively low power. The Matrix Hunt. And it's on... I don't recognize the thumbnail, but I think this is the one that has a bunch of scanning areas. Also, we found the PL10. So we are hitting max level enemies now. Cool stuff there. I'll be sure to run that in one of the future missions. That'll be enjoyable. I'll look forward to that. Let's go ahead and get our final rifle crafted. Alright, it's done. Let's do a quick save. I don't know why, but we're just going to do it. My Cyber we'll have her replace it. I mean, it could go to... Actually, probably should go to the Gunslinger here. He's my best gun wielder, right? So... actually, I'm going to put the mods back on this thing so we can compare more directly because the other thing has mods on it. So, alright, let's see how we did, right? How much better is the new gun? Acknowledging that this Eagle sight... right, has baked an armor pen, but also has a grip and a scope, but also has 2 intrinsics here, which we'll talk about in a second, but for now, let's just compare, right? How good is this upgrade? Okay, well, 6 accuracy, not bad. Sixth bullet, good. 20% more damage. 8% more, you know, ballistic damage, whatever. 30% more pure damage. Okay, so 20% more bullets, and somewhere around the span of like 15-20% more damage per hit. That's very, very good. Again, another 10% more damage, a bit less than that from accuracy. Meaningful increase in armor shred. Optimal is truly like not important here. When your max, you know, range delta is only 5 meters, that's 25 accuracy. The fact that it reaches the 33 is better. I mean, if I'm even hitting at 31, I'm -9 accuracy, with my baseline actually being 6 higher. Like, very clearly, I'd rather have this trade-off on accuracy and range and whatnot. Like, duh. Arc is massively better. Like, yeah, this is clearly just a better gun, right? It's you know, number of bullets 20% higher, damage per bullet 15% higher, accuracy 8% higher, range slightly better, chance to shred meaningfully higher. It's like, yeah, this maths out to like 50% more gun, almost. I think I could say 50% more gun. I think that's actually pretty close when you multiply everything together, right? Yeah, we take those. It's a bit more recoil. Okay. Do I care? No. I have a soldier. He has anti-recoil tools. It's fine. So here's my eagle sight. Looks nice. Yeah, so we got some baked-in intrinsics due to using cubes. So the Deadshot Ultra gives us 30 crit damage. So now this weapon actually comes with some crit damage. Nanomachine Optics also comes with crit damage. So yeah, the 5 arc is, you know, it's not bad, right? Arc is actually directly useful. But the really cool thing is that I have plus 55 crit damage. So now my base crit damage is 2x. Considering I'm using it on a soldier who has savagery, and I have a sniper on my team to give JTAC a strike zone. You know, critting for 2 instead of 1.5 is 33% more damage. So yeah, remember how I said this gun is like probably about 20 to 40, like around like 40-50% better from, you know, other base damage upgrades and accuracy and whatnot? Yeah, it's another 1.3x better because of that. So now this weapon's almost double. This is like roughly twice the gun as my old gun. Seems good because I'm critting more often than not. It's not quite double, I guess, but like it's not far. Yeah, this is the new primary setup. It's really powerful. It's great. If I ever have to run 5 people on a mission again, we can always use the remaining Trailblazer in the last slot. But that seems very, very good overall. Worth noting that my guy is out of the hospital, so I had equipped this guy. I'd equipped Rhino with his gear, but we don't have to do that. We can come to Jonas and swap the loadout back in. Okay, we'll do that all later. Okay, so that's all locked in. I have no money. I don't think I can really build or upgrade or anything. So yeah, you're detoxing. That's great. We can throw someone into the trainer. In fact, I could let more time tick forward. At least a little bit here. Okay, we have a scav red on offer. That's cool. As I mentioned there, I'm trying to, like, I want to run it as close to the timeline as possible to get max value out of the sim trainer. So again, I know the sim trainer like, entrance was completely wasted, but it is what it is. All right, everything's lined up. Let's drop off this envoy and make this power play happen. All right, we'll protect Dakota, and Dakota will take it from there. Okay, so we are given the retrograde reset due in 7 days. So I'm gonna, again, probably run my time forward to right about when this is due, and then enter the trainer and then go. So grats. Oh, cool. Emmanuel Haburn, I mean, you have like no, like you can sell milsec items. Do I care about that? Not at all. So sure. Grats your high priority. I don't care at all. Great. There's 1 detox done. Who's stressed? You're at 50. You know, I think I will actually bench you. And have Rhino run because he's stressed enough that I actually want him to detox. I think it's low stakes for him. Yeah, your trainer trip was useless. Oh, wait. Right, yeah. We can... I'm going to safety save in case the timeline gets funky. It shouldn't, but in case it does. You leave the trainer. Okay, it's at 0. Is there any legwork on my... Nope, there's no legwork up here. Okay, we'll just burn 2 tokens then. 99%. I'm sure you're going to be fine. Great. Joe gets influence and favors. We can see how he's doing. Oh, he's pretty far. That's okay, though. Yeah, we've already maxed out his imported stuff, so not a big deal. It's specifically Diego that I'm hoping to get Street Guns level 4 to see what's there, because I actually don't know. I don't think I've ever gotten to Street Guns 4. So be curious about that. Actually, we can look at file sets also. Yep. Mint some file sets. Ah, nice. We met gold stacks. Okay, cool. Actually, very lucky to get each piece here, but we can mint the file set. We can go to our files. We can look at things not used by a set and say, let's use the file. Destroy the file, but we can connect with them. Hello? He's a collector. So gold stacks. So, yeah, buys anything. Theoretically sells plenty of stuff, although this is not what I've seen. But yeah, he pays 12% more for goods. He pays 5% more for weapons, 10% for files, 5% for blueprints, another 50% for blueprints from Cooker. Yeah, pretty happy. Yeah, gold stacks doesn't sell anything, but I can sell anything to him, and so free money, hooray! And he does offer missions, which is you know, nice. Oh right, I was gonna mint other file sets to see if I can get. Okay, so this is a file set, right? I'm pretty sure it's a file set. Yeah, 20 influence, so we should try to give it to people who have meaningful limit breaks. So I'm going to choose Kyle here because, well, actually, Potato's probably the best one. The reason being that his only limit breaks left are basically just programs. I would want to upgrade Kyle at some point because he would sell better utility programs, but I actually want baseline program upgrades. So I'm going to try to go there. This one is not a file set, so highest bidder. This one is also not a file set, so highest bidder. Yeah, these are all individual. So those don't really matter. That's fine though. As for our accounts, this is going to look a little bit better. Again, I'm going to prioritize Potato here. 60 and 80. You're eligible. Sell these, just garbage. Great. So he's in queue. Wonderful stuff there. Right, so detox, message, get to here, and then Rhino will run the mission. That's going to be the play, right? Yeah, he's detoxing. That's going on. Scav raid, whatever. Great, detox done. Let's detox some more. We'll send the Vanguard, I guess. Does it really matter? There's a lot of people here. I want her to go on the mission. She's going on the mission too, so yeah, we'll detox the Vanguard. Okay, we get a limit break here on Rhino. Long range accuracy is fine. Will is whatever, but sure. And enjoy your upgrade. All right, hack the files in the set. Sure. Oh wait, or is it? Yeah, it's gonna be still. Yeah, it's still a hack. Okay. Yeah, making sure it wasn't the new thing they added recently. Okay, undo the safety save. Let's go again. We'll put this to 0 seconds. Actually, can I use hack station this? Not really. Does this have optional hacking? Yes, it does. So I could go for optional hacking to get money. Payout here is pretty good. If I complete it quickly, I get some cubes. If I get it low security, which is not going to happen, that would be cool. But yeah, we get PL10. All right, so we're maxed out here. Our 4 contacts or our 4 characters are going to be these. So I'm gonna resave what these loadouts are called because I've forgotten. Stealth 1 is just gonna be the strongest one, right? It's got the really good AR. So that's good. For you, we're gonna save this as Stealth 2. For you, we're gonna say this is Stealth 3. And then we'll give you the leftovers here, which is... Actually, wait, someone else is holding it. Who's holding what? You're holding on to random stuff still. Okay, we gotta have you unequip. And then you can put the stuff back on. So, there you go. There you go. There you go. Okay. You're now eligible as Stealth 4. Yeah, we're going to save you as Stealth 4. Okay. Great. We can get the AP upgrade here on Null Op. I wouldn't normally go for it, but it's required for the +1 charge, which I actually want. And also level 15, it gives you 2 talent points, and so this lines up very well as like, yeah, this point's kind of useless. Although, to be fair, at least AP is my primary limiter, but if I'm using null op 3 or 4 times a mission, I care a little bit about 10 AP, but it's more, again, I really want the third charge. Now that null op is so good, it lets me really blaze through some annoying Matrix hosts, so that's a big deal. Only 50 XP to go until I get 15, which is going to be kind of nice, and then from there I'll start going into the rest of the upgrades there. So here's the squad, right? Flooded tunnels. And we've got to go bring our friend to safety, so let's rock. I didn't buy any leverage, but I don't think I need it. It's fine. It's our last ride together. And we've got to get you there. Came a long ways that first night in the river. 2 episodes ago, I believe. Or 3, actually. Okay, so... basic garbage guards. PL10 worth noting, but they're still not that tanky. Or very strong overall. We've got an optional host here, and an optional host here as well. There are a couple of cameras, but not very many. Got lots of boxes here, 4 over there and 4 over here, so would like to get optional loot as much as possible. Like to run my hacker into that when I can. I think we can let... I kind of do want to kill you. I'm going to go for a double yield here, so that you can throw down coordinated charge. I'm going to start running to here. Reason for doing that is I want to get more info around what guards are on the map where. Yeah, so now we have a bit more information, right? And so what I can do with that is I can yield back, and I can now J-tack knowing that there's an attack from there and some attacks from up there that are going to be pretty useful. I'm going to save Strike Zone. I don't think I need it right now. But, yeah, this basically allows me to start going much harder. Let's see, who wants to do what and when? I think I can have her shoot these guys. I think that's actually fine. It's going to be very loud, don't get me wrong, but... Okay, so here's my full auto. Looks pretty good. Crit chance is okay. You know, not guaranteeing the kills. The crit's solid. Switch primary target to you, since he has less health. Make him get 3 bullets, everyone gets 2. Great, first 2 down. That is savagery popped, and that is going to be... You know, it's a guaranteed glance, so that's fine. Okay. And we know that 4 enemies are hearing gunfire, so 1... Yeah, it's like, you know, these guys are all angry. They hear gunfire. You're going to be hard to kill, but the rest are going to be okay, I think. Dakota is going to be the primary loot grabber, right? She doesn't have a very good gun, so why do anything but grab loot? 10k, not a big deal, but it's something. And I think shooting him is going to be fine. I guess I'm taking a risk with this, but I can just have you grab a loot box, right? Yeah, there's no reason you should be shooting. Just grab loot. Let's not use the gun. Here's gunfire. Actually going to be kind of nice because now he's not going to see people walk up. Let's have you wait. Okay, you can go a bit farther up now and catch... Darn, I can't get both of them for the... Okay, I can go to here. He can go around that way. That looks like it's going to be reasonable, but basically I'm going to go here. So he's line of sight on both, while still having all the action points. Until I get a second charge of Iron Grip, I'm not going to go ahead and precast this. You can see the damage is actually really nice here. I'm actually a bit more likely to one-shot them now if I get a single crit. Yep, okay. That's Savagery Recoup both popped. And so if I can get here... this blocks it. This makes it kind of tough. Yeah, my 8... Okay, I can go to here and it still works. That's good. I can see just barely above it somehow. I guess he's standing... Yeah, he's standing on these. That makes sense. Okay. We can stand on this. Makes it a little bit nicer. Obviously, more people are going to be in earshot range now, but this is worth Iron Gripping now, considering I have quite a bit of recoil. Yeah, you're actually... I'm going to put most of the bolts at you because you have cover. Yeah, you didn't die, but he did. Looks decent overall. I think you can end your turn here. I think it's fine. Don't need to marker sights this. Cybernet can come in. I think going to there is reasonable. Probably has him in steamroll range. We'll see how rounding goes. Oh. Okay, just kidding. I'm going to do a short yield. I'm going to have Code get closer so that he has the steamroll movement point. So we'll put you there. Great. I'm going to yield back. Now, she should have no problem getting this kill here. Right, spend 1 AP. It should be a guaranteed glancing hit, at the very least. Yeah, it's a guaranteed glancing hit. This guy definitely dies. We get Steamroll to pop. We buff most of the team. Your roll's a 17. Yeah, I don't care about that. You're not a threat to me. Yeah, I'm just gonna run you close. You'll take this kill. I think it's fine. Dakota will run for the next loot box. That seems fine. Great. And then Code should be able to get here with action points to spare. There's a chance I can magnet this. Maybe. We'll see. Nice. 2 AP. Alright. Most going to be loading programs this turn. Diamond Cobra again, so we're just constantly having the hardest security AIs. Even though it's an orange host, it's functionally an ultra host. That feels like I think it's a bug. Yeah, we're going to preload Spoof. I want Decoy. I'm just going to load Disarm now. You're going to be a little bit annoying, but it's fine. I'll go for Tally first. Maybe that's wrong, but it's how I feel. Okay, so here's the first of the annoyances. I'm just going to go for Scapegoat plus Instant Null Op. I think that's fine. So Scapegoat will block some of the escalation. Go here. Null Op this. Oh, it's not dead? Crap. I expected that to work, but it didn't do enough damage. Shoot, I have to go look at the footage for exactly how much health the thing had. I'm just gonna null up a second time. This sucks, but I have to do it, I think. No, I'm gonna waste 0 interrupt instead. I didn't think this thing was gonna live. I need to go check. I need to go check what the health was. But that's actually wild that fully maxed out null op with overclock on still can't kill this ice. Like, technically there's another talent, Rampage, that gives even more matrix damage that would, you know, let us get there eventually, but that's wild. That is so tanky. Okay, well, obviously damage to Cyber Deck and Hacker HP is not a big deal because I have a bunch of deck armor, but well, it's going to be instant rewind, of course. Or he's going to roll the highest on initiative, and I'm not going to get to rewind until later. Okay, well, security's being dispatched, that's fine. Yeah, the sec level 1 deck has nothing in it. Yeah, he's first. Okay. I'm gonna destroy this ice because I don't have to deal with it if I have to reconnect later. Let's see. So, I guess I'll trunk patch while I'm here as well. We know there's no passive ice here, which is good. Or sorry, active ice here, so I can just scan. Okay, disarm you. That's fine for now. Exit the node, relocate. It's fine for now. Okay, that's getting more annoying over time. Let's go ahead and unload attack. Load anti-trap. Actually, don't need to load anti-trap right now. That was a bit of a waste. Oh well. 17 health is not enough for stress just yet. Damage to Cyberdeck. CPU, ouch. Okay, hopefully that killed everything. Yes. Man, I'm really glad I have powerful null op. This is such a big deal. Also, hey look, another incredibly deathly annoying node. So, I'm going to end my turn right here. Yeah, I have AP to spare, sure, but I'm going to end my turn, go for a rewind, and I can then knock stuff out. What's funny is it's almost better for me to get rewinded, go here, spike that, like, go here and, like, 0 interrupt it, then walk down and clean this out, and then disconnect, reconnect, and then come up here and knock them out the conventional way. And that way I don't have to deal with these two nodes. It's probably slightly better. Anyway, yeah, it's going to be 0 interrupt, walk down, clean out, reconnect, go up here. That'll be the play. Okay. That's fine. Alright. Before I forget, rewind. Hooray. Yeah, so this is this guy always has been kind of annoying because just his position is awkward. What I can do is run up here and stun him, and then make it a lot easier. So here, I don't care about you. You need to just you need to chill. We get our loot. We get an armor blueprint that I don't care about at all, and we'll slowly go for some damage here. It'll take a while, but it's fine. Dakota, actually, we're going to yield. Let these guys actually move. Go ahead. Okay, they're not very useful. You're stunned. You're way over there. Let's reload. I think having her run over there is fine. I think this is totally acceptable. I'm going to go for this. I'm a bit separated, but I feel like we have enough damage that it's going to be okay. Could have waited for the other guards to move, but it's fine. Alright, you're up there. Alright, Dakota. Yep, that looks like a good spot. Now, worth noting, actually, that my Cyber Knight's initiative roll is very, very low, and these two have good rolls. And I'm not 100% sure that my soldier's going to get these kills. So there is some risk what's going on here. I just, like, can't get line of sight on these guys, because, like, these things are cover. These guys are hard to get rid of because of that. I'm going to have you wait. I'm going to have you yield and just, like, see how much this guy can clean stuff up. Because ideally... Ooh, that's what I wanted to see. He should have Savagery on, right? Yep, he has Savagery on. Yeah, goodbye. Again, this is literally as powerful as these guys can get. I'm missing 5% health, technically, but they're PL10. Yes, this is not, like, the most powerful faction you can run into, but their max level guards just... It's just not close. It's just not close, and that's before critting. Bye. Yeah, 1,400 damage. Yeah, it's not close. It's just this strong. Okay, well, you're still stunned for your entire next turn as well, so this guy can come up and shoot, and it'll be fine. Down to only 2 guards left, not a big deal. Under 4 security level is possible, as they are mostly just dying without... Well, we did hit some gunfire, but most of them are dying without doing anything. It's not too bad. Alright, time for turn 3. We're doing okay on our optional free hacking. Okay. This is not conventional reinforcements. Someone keeps tipping them off. That's a kill squad coming for me. Honda's going for Dakota. They have a lock on their position. They will close rapidly on their target. Okay, well that matters. Now, they are, like, normal guards, right? This is, you know, a baseline street charger, guard captain, whatever. They also currently aren't counted as alert, so they aren't in a combat state unless something's going to change that. Or I'm misunderstanding the game rules, but I don't believe I misunderstand the game rules. I'm going to have you run here. This is behind a box so that if this guy walks down, you don't get spotted. We do have the combat, like, sound, what's it called? Music going. The sound, what's it called? Music, yeah. Alright. So, I'm going to see if I can not trunk patch, because I'm just going to walk here. I'm going to 0 interrupt you. Scan for the neighbors. One of everything. That should be fine. Again, we're not escalating for a bit here. Damage to cyber deck. Use a program. Okay, we're going to take some cyber deck damage, but that's fine. I have a bunch of deck armor. Download access has to be killed, of course. No escalation for a bit. Thanks, CPU. Okay. And yeah, it's going to be disconnect, reconnect, and then come up this way. That should be very reasonable. This gives me some connection health back. I can come back in. Matrix AP much more limited now, of course, but that's okay. And basically I have to get through just one of everything. So, like these. I can load some decoys. This is all I need, the only programs I need, so I can just kind of walk up here. I don't even need the trap one because this has already been popped, so that was a small mistake. Lose decoy is fine. Yeah, if I hadn't loaded disarm, I could have, because that would have taken, it takes 5 EP to load a program. If I hadn't loaded disarm, I could have taken this last download and been done. That's not actually quite true because I couldn't disconnect with a living ice here. So that's not quite accurate. I mean, I could have gone for like a null op instead, but that seems a little bit wasteful. Whatever. We are pretty much chilling. There is a chance these guys go really angry. If they do, I'll be sad, but let's see what happens. It might be my hacker gets shot. I guess we'll see. But I'm curious what actually happens here. I could even have you yield. Okay, are they actually in a combat state? Let's find out. You're hunting. You're not going to find me, though. I'm not worried about this one. You might see the body. Yep. All right. Yep, you are in a combat state, because flanking is that. The one person who says taking cover did not actually walk into cover. Okay, sure thing. Anyway, Savagery is down. So it's going to be normal damage, but it's still going to be a lot of damage. So you're stunned. Yeah, you start next turn able to play. So you got to be kind of smart about this, because we're going to go ahead and Iron Grip so we don't generate too much recoil. 50% less is good. Accuracy not nearly as great. Ah, shoot, I can't yield such that I'm in a buff. So actually, does Permanence have... Yeah, he has Banner. Okay, I'm going to yield. That way Permanence can go for... Wow, can you get line of sight on them at all? Wow, not easily. Okay, we're going to put Permanence here. And the choice for this is... I'm going to target use primary. Shoot everyone here. I'm trying to get a crit so that Downer pops. There we go. Okay, Downer lowers their evasion and gives crit vulnerability. That way, my soldier, who has 200% crit damage, is going to do really well for himself. Dakota can keep grabbing loot. We'll have her leave when it's time. You know, I'm not in a big rush here. Cool. Please keep grabbing me loot. Thank you. Camera sees, I don't care. It's looking kind of nice. And then I will have you run towards the exit. I might as well. It's fine at this point. We'll have someone else grab that last one. So again, your initiative roll is a 20, so you're actually an important target here. Do I have recoup up? No, not recoup either. Okay. So you actually need to die. You're actually the most important one, is the funny thing. Unless I'm really... Well, if I'm willing to risk Overwatch, it's fine. If I'm really willing to risk Overwatch stopping the turn, it's okay. You didn't quite die. That's okay, though. I'm going to Marker Sights you just for accuracy. 17 crits, not a lot, but there's a chance I kill. Nice, we kill. Your initiative roll is very low. I'm not worried about it. If I go here, I can shoot. Initiative seems fine enough that this won't be a big issue. You probably don't die, but I don't know if I care. Let's get my recoil back. And... yeah, it's not a lot of damage. What's my minimum roll? It's almost a coin flip. That's not great. I mean, everyone else can still go. I'm still going to Overwatch. I'd rather Overwatch than coin flip that I roll above you. Reinforcements? Sure. I mean, that makes sense, right? We hit an escalation. Okay, I think I'm not going to go for the second host. I mean, maybe I should, but these Diamond Cobras are pretty mean. Take the download. Disarm you. Reroute it somewhere I can leave. That's fine, too. Take the disconnect. You're going to be running towards there. Yeah, I'm just going to run. Whatever. These guys aren't going to get in line of sight of me. I mean, they're not even in combat, right? Yeah, so they don't matter. Okay. Go ahead and leave. No reason to shoot. It's not important. VIP only terminal. Biznet ahead of you still. I'll leave you here. just pieces out. Yeah, our evac's over there. Alright, so yeah, I could spend a lot of time, grab this hack, and then come all the way back. We're gonna say screw it, like let's just win and be done. I'm tempted to do that, right? I'm tempted to say, here, let's just win and get out. I don't really need one more host of hacking. It's not like the combat's gonna be hard, it's just I don't need to do it. Okay, I'm gonna have you yield. You are very far from being able to be in combat. This guy is like almost entirely unhittable. I can pistol shot him once from all the way across the map. I mean, it seems worth it. Overwatch cone should be fine. In fact, I can pistol and Overwatch. So I guess we'll see how it looks after this happens. Decent damage. Overwatch cone should make things very safe. We'll do both halves of it. See ya, nerd. Alright, there's Savagery popped. You see a corpse. I can't really yield the right amount anymore. I will run... Let's see, I'm going to put myself here, actually. So I can shoot you and cover the escape to that direction. Alright, F-Tester goes that way. Sure. A lot of AP on... You know what? Whatever. I'm going to keep moving this direction anyway. Man, I really don't need to. I don't even know if I want to. I think I'd rather just get out. So we're just going to, you know, pivot and, you know, 180 this. How much do I want JTAC? Actually, ooh, I put you in a bad spot. That was actually a mistake. Yeah, I in the middle of nowhere. If you walk forward, you see me. So mistakes were made. Your initiative roll is very good. I'm just gonna overwatch you. Make sure I don't die. Yeah, reinforce is there. It's just I just don't want to deal with it. I'm not gonna lose, but let's just get out of the mission. There was a chance I spammed my hacker. I don't think I did, but there was a chance I did that. No, he's fine. Pretty much everyone is fine. Okay, you're just gonna get stopped here. Not good, or not bad. Good for me, not good for you. Turn 5 is a coordinated charge turn, so I would ideally like to delay behind Raze. Yeah, yeah, you have... Your initiative roll is actually good, and that means Raze is going to get caught here. Okay, so here's the plan. I'm going to spend 2 AP running to safety, and I'm going to delay. Permanent's going to come out here. Has to save the day. Okay, I've got a lot of range in this. Can I go at 2? Can I go at 1? If I spend 1 AP... No, I have to spend 2. Damn. Okay. Spend 2 AP. Pre-computed Raze. So that Raze can get out of there. Great. There you go. Okay. Short yield. Let's run you far enough to where you actually hit the entire team. Which is going to be... Yeah, here, actually. Right? That's all 4 of us. Yep. Alright, let's go run across the map now. Whee! Someone else should take this kill, but he doesn't have to. Nor does he need Overwatch, so he's fine. CK can go back now and put you there. Full auto likely kills. We're inside of JTAC. That's a kill. Down you go. Should be safe from everyone else's movements. I'm not worried about this. Yep, you're running forward, but my soldier is safe. Hacker... I can just evac him. I think it's fine. These guys are all going to run. They don't really matter. Yeah, they're not close. Okay, well, these two still can go, which is a little bit of scariness, but it is likely fine. Yeah, orders received. They're going to move probably towards the gunfire. There is a chance my CK gets caught in Overwatch cone. If so, I'll be very sad. Do you have marker sights? Probably not. You do. That's good news, actually. Yeah, I don't know where they're headed. Only 2 of them can even go. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put you in cover here. Then if you have to marker sights to get the CK to safety, you can do that. So I'm going to yield you. Where are you headed? You probably won't even get in range, yeah. Hunting goes very low distance on a turn, and you're useless. Yeah, you're useless. Alright, we're good. So we cleaned out 1 Matrix host. We chose to not get the last box or the last host. We sadly missed out on a lot of money because of security level. Oh well. Obviously, if I could have played it quiet, I mean, I could have. I just chose not to. If I had played it quietly, it would have gone a bit better. I definitely could buy or you know, find some way to procure slightly better AR silencers that might help with creating a bunch of noise I don't need to. I could check on that and see like what the noise delta would be. I'll check after this mission's done. We got our 9 blue cubes, which is something. But we are out of there. Alright. As promised, the coyote is waiting. If they survive it, they'll be on time. Yeah, it's true. It's been about a month. So, how about the connection to the Ricksham's new drip? I'm good for it. So, she has pulled off the power play. She has a new service. And considering Owen doesn't normally have any good services, it's actually good to... It's good to spread out your services, since, like, hyper-focusing on one person doesn't really do that much special for you. It does a little bit because if you raise their trust score, they pay more for missions. But like nothing is locked behind their power level. Nothing is locked behind their trust aside from mission payment. Nothing is locked behind, right? And it's like, and anyone can just gain influence and it's kind of whatever. There aren't like enough traits of like, oh, thing is cheaper or whatever. Like there's just not a real reason to hyper focus on, like if you had a way of forcing more, services onto a contact, it wouldn't actually help you. So she's getting a partnership with the Ricksham. I've leveled up my Cyberknight. Rhino has leveled up here as well. Decent stuff from the downloads. I mean, you know, random files and accounts or whatever. But this is all fine. This assassination mission is, of course, going to be due in a little bit. And we've got a Scav Raid on offer. We've got a Legwork at some point on offer, which we'll probably do... yeah, whenever it's ready for that one. Right, so we need to look at Owen's new tags. So she has Ricksham Drip. It starts at level 3. She's got a business partner, which is great. So Drashko over here is neutral, but likely will be willing to offer us missions at some point. Doesn't do anything otherwise, though, so that's fine. Right, so as far as the market's concerned, and items, we filter to only Owen here. And so she has exactly one thing right now, which is Midnight Glimmer. If actually, let's change some of the things out real quick, right? So we know that Midnight Glimmer is a special one. And we want to look at hacking drugs, right? So, right, so Blue Juice is the base. I think Blue Juice and Turco Juice are the two baselines. Like if we look at Chad here, right? He has level 1 hacking drugs, right? He has not limit broke anything else. We say, hey, just show me hacking drugs. So he comes baseline with Blue Juice and Turco Juice, right? So Blue Juice is just 3 charges, 20 matrix AP. This is fine. In a world where you have tons of IO, this is useful. It's not terribly expensive, right? 12k is not horrible. 12k for 60 matrix AP is pretty reasonable. It can pretty easy, like, it is pretty easy for 60 matrix AP to make 12k back for you. I would say in almost any short duration hack, like any matrix file hunt or whatever, this will pay for itself 90% of the time. And so like the EV is clearly positive. What's cool though is it also comes with Turco Juice, which is just basically strictly better. Or actually it's not true, it's a different kind, but it's 15k. And it says, hey, I have 3 charges to have a token that says, next time I take an action, skip ice reactions. So if you're like, oh, I'm about to walk into a really gnarly like SPU that's gonna really suck, I'm gonna hate dealing with it. It's like, well, you can load up Turco Juice, and then you can walk in and be like, well, okay, my first disarm, my first deception or disarm or whatever, like we skipped all the ice reactions, it's not a big deal, like it's fine. And you get 3 of these, right? So for 15k, you basically get to skip like 6-ish active ice escalations, which like, not horrible, right? Pretty reasonable overall. Yeah, this, you can eventually get better versions of this where it's like, it gives you 2 tokens at a time, it gives you like AP while it's holding or other stuff. And then of course we get now Midnight Glimmer. So we get 2 charges per use, right? Repair 5 connection, not bad. 2 juice tokens to skip all reactions. Yeah, pretty good, right? So I have 4 juice tokens, and like, okay, well if 3 juice tokens are worth 15k, 4 juice worth 21k, seems pretty good. Also comes with 10 total connection repair, clearly good as well. Also, while it's active, I get 3 armor and 15 matrix damage, so I can also pop Midnight Glimmer. Right, it's gonna skip reactions on 2 different occasions, and before those even happen, I get to be really awesome and like now I actually can reliably take these things out, right, with a single nuke or a single null op or whatever. So now the nice thing as well is, right, these missions pay a lot, right? So if I'm using Midnight Glimmer once per mission, it costs me 20k. Okay, it's got cost me 20k a mission, right? Okay, well this mission here is going to pay me 190. So yeah, I dip into my profits a little bit. And keep in mind that 190 is then decreased by like 20 something% because of paying out all the other mercs. Okay, fine. So I'm not getting 190. I'm getting 150. Let's just call it 150. Whatever. Okay. Well, I can lose, 15% of my profit to make it a lot easier and have a bunch of extra damage and skip reactions and whatnot. And it's like, yeah, it's probably worth it. And keep in mind, I'm playing with your payments are halved. So really the payment would be like, oh, this mission's worth 400k. And I can pay 20k per mission for the hacking drugs. Like, it's clearly worth it, right? Like, one kind of nice thing is this game does sort of get around the like RPG pitfall of save your potions for later, because like they only cost so much, and the like direct cost benefit payment is like so obviously direct. It's like, yeah, this mission is worth 195. If I'm playing on normal, it's worth 400. This thing just costs 21k. Like, yeah, that's a reasonable trade. Like, it's probably worth doing that, loading up and making your hacks go easier. Like, it's probably just worth it. Probably just do it. Yeah, it eats into your payments, but like, it's gonna be fine. I forget if there's anything else we're going to look at. I don't think so. I don't think there's something else we're going to investigate. Maybe there was and I have blanked on it. But that is Ricksham Drips done. Next time Owen gets a power play, she can upgrade that and get even better stuff here. So she's at influence 60. If I sell her, I mean, she buys any files, or sorry, any accounts in some files. So also she has a chance to double her influence gains. So can pretty easily give her a limit break. She only owes me one favor, but like, odds are pretty high that she either does, she can get a temporary one, she can bump one of these, or she can give you more hacking drugs, which again, for this playthrough doesn't matter because I'm doing a challenge run of no items, but, not bad. All right, well, that is Ricksham Drips done. Assassination mission probably will not be run during the save. Or during this recording. There we go. I don't see a reason why. Slowly getting paid. I don't quite have enough money, I believe, to... Okay. Oh, ooh, actually, this might pay me enough to... Yeah, not used by a set and no use action means I can sell everything. This one is a, right, it's a file set, so we can limit break Owen. We're waiting for Potato already, so let's go ahead and give Owen 20 influence here, so that she can go to 80. This one is just a whatever. Yeah, this one is also sellable for 20. I think bumping Diego is correct here, but Diego doesn't buy them, so I guess we'll go to maybe Kyle. We could go to Potato. I'll just throw it to Kyle, it's fine. And then these are all just sellable for whatever they're worth, because they're not, these aren't file sets. And yeah, you can see that gold stacks pays quite a lot, and we're happy about that. Great. Double checking something real quick. Yeah, okay. I guess he will upgrade Eager Buyer and pay more, which I'm happy about. There's that part done. Inventory might have a couple of items I could sell. Yep, I can sell Caltraxia. I can sell an Ion Recharger. I can sell a Patchex kit. Cool. I'm going to keep these as they are. I think those are relatively usable. Weapons in a similar boat. I'm going to sell this Bull Assault at this point now. Definitely don't need it anymore. Probably going to keep these revolvers either, to be honest. Also, I'm now overcapped. Yeah, I don't need these Street Dragons either. Pretty good payments. Kind of nice. So I've got 5 big ARs anyway, so that's fine. 700k is getting pretty close to being able to craft what I want here. I believe I can't quite afford another Eagle Sight. Let me double check. Yeah, not with these other things getting added, right? Yeah, it's over. Okay, but what I could do is probably build the Dragon Roar instead. So it'll be a slightly worse gun, but we can throw on Armor Pen. We can throw on the Scope mod. We can throw on the Adaptive Grip we're already using. We have our 10 gold cubes. It costs 500k. It's 10 days. And it's almost as good. We'll get another roll at some intrinsics. Of course, without the, minus time, it's 10 days. Whatever. I have other things I can spend money on, right? I can do base upgrades and whatnot, so it's not a big deal. This is almost as good, so we'll build it. Okay, next episode is going to be... Did I not put people in the trainer? Again? Did I forget again? Or did I... I'm just not smart. I'm just lighting XP on fire, I guess. Oh well. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Either for this mission or I'm not sure. But I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.